What's going on out there, YouTube land? Today, Joe Rancid Orange back. Today, we're going to do a review on the wismec by Jaybo RDA for drippable atomizer. So, from the outside of this box, hold on, what are we doing again? Oh, we're doing a review on the wismec. We're doing a review on the wismec by Jaybo, not the Kanger sub-tag. So what we have here from the outside view of the box itself, this is the box that it comes in. I was put my fingers all over it, and I've used this already, but I wanted to put it back in the box so you guys could see. So on the side you have indestructible, wismec.com. You have your product authenticity scratch if you want indestructible. Again, can't even talk today, Jesus Christ. So this is what this comes with here. We have one top cap mouthpiece, airflow washer, airflow base, sleeve, Phillips screw, 3 seal rings, 1 atomizer base, 2 hexagon screws. Okay, so right out of the box, this is all it comes with in here. So I'll explain. We'll put this aside here. You have engraved jaybo right there, if you can actually see it. You have your post holes, not your airflow holes on this side, right there, and then this side too. So with both of these being open, which I'll show you this side and the back side, that is for dual coil mode, and this is for single coil mode, and I'll show you how to switch those over. Then you have some nice engraved wismec jaybo and a bunch of letters that I can't really see, if not that you would even care. And then the lights flashing in there, that's probably really annoying. Alright, so we'll get right into this. So the top cap comes off. This is your mouthpiece here, and I'll explain what's going on in there in a few seconds. Oh my god, what is going on in here? There's already a build in there. Okay, so what I was actually doing was I was rebuilding, re-wicking my coils, and then I thought, you know what, why don't we just make a video on this too, right? So we'll put that aside for right now. We'll talk about what these actually mean. So you have this conical design in there. There's 8 different airflow holes, and I'll show you once we do that, what that actually means. So we just unscrew this, right? And this is the top cap. Put that down. This comes off as well. So that's how you're going to line up your your air holes. So this is wide open, as you can tell. Let me get that in the camera actually, so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So with all the holes lining up, with their open 4 and 4 for the 8. That's for open. So lining up 4 and 4, that's for the open holes. I do mine with 2. It's your preference. So 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom for my airflow. Because I don't like it wide open, like I'm breathing nothing. Like I still kind of like a tight draw, right? So we're going to put that down. We're going to come right back. I'm going to put this on my ohm reader so I can take everything off and actually show you what's going on inside there. So as you see here, it's on my ohm meter. And you just take this off, no problem. As I say that, no, watch me not get it off. This chimney comes right off. So we'll put that aside here. So we'll try to get this up in the view as much as we can here. So you have your nice post, negative and positive. As you can see, that I'm trying to get this in view, right in the middle. It's actually leaning towards more of the right side of that Phillips on this than right in the middle. I don't know why, but it's okay. The juice wells are really deep inside there. It's about 2 millimeters, I would say, inside for the juice wells. It's actually on both sides too, and I was re-wicking it, I'm sorry, but the other side is the same exact thing as the side that is not wicked. I will do a quick wick on this side so you guys understand what's actually going on. We'll drip it, we'll vape it. So you have the 2 O-rings here. You saw the chimney slides right on, right off. So we have 2 coils, right? So what we're trying to do is you're taking this top cap, with these 3 holes open, these 3 on the back side, we're going to put it right over the actual coils itself. So you get the airflow. If you wanted to run single coil mode, say that this wick wasn't there and I'm only running that one, we're going to use this one, the one that looks like 3. And then that would go right over it. And then these other holes for the dual coil mode, once we push this down, you don't need a lot of force. And it blocks the other side and that side. So no airflow is actually coming in besides this one if I was running in single coil mode. But I'm actually running in dual coil mode. So we're going to switch that back over. Pull this up. Line up the holes, put them on. Actually, I'm not going to do that because we have to put the wick in. Okay, so we're back here, and I have my other cotton that I cut from Japanese cotton and my scissors. So what I like to do is I just like to take off one of these sides. We're going to take that side off. Sorry for my voice. I have a runny nose today. I don't really know what's going on. Ooh, I'm not even in the camera, am I? So then I'm just going to spin this real fast. Spin this up. We're going to put it through here on the other side. I'm sorry if you can't see. Ooh, I'm sorry if you can't see it because the other side. I guess we'll just switch it around so you can see. I'm just going to pull this through. You don't want it to be super tight. You also don't want it to be super loose. So pretty good in there. And then we're going to do, we're just going to snip these sides. Snip this off here. Right there. And then I'll leave this one a little bit longer and I'll show you why I do that. That one's slightly longer than the other one. And then what I like to do is take, hopefully you guys can see this. I like to take this, put it underneath, and I take my finger and I just shape it in. Put it under there really nicely, and then the other longer one I'm going to use to really get in the juice well. So, like I said before, I put the screwdriver underneath it just to bend it. Oh, terrible. I'm going to get that right in there, right on the side here, right in the juice well. So, right on the wall, perfetto. So, as you can see, I'm trying to get it in the camera here. Right where I put the wick, the cotton, right in the juice well on both sides. No excess, there's nothing hanging out or anything. Top view over here. I'm running dual 26 gauge Kanthal on 5 wraps. And this is what we're reading at, 0.43. And then pretty much one of the last steps here, e-juice, wick it up, and then put your chimney back on. So what I kind of want to do for the sake of this video, I guess you guys would already know, but usually I would put the chimney on anyway right now and do this so it doesn't spill everywhere, but just so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm going to put some drops on here, and then we'll put the top cap on. We're just going to paint it on both sides evenly. Paint it in. We're going to want that cotton to absorb, go down, leak into the other cotton on the bottom into the juice well. If I had the chimney on right now, I wouldn't be taking this long to do this. But I just wanted to show you guys for the view. So then what I'm going to do, like I said before, with this one is for single coil mode, and these two on each side are for dual coil. So we're going to put them right over the coils, right on like this, push it down so it's flush with the bottom. So we'll put some more juice in. Sorry that you can't see this part, I'll just do it really fast. Alright, now juice is in, right? So now this is the tricky part. Now you have the juice, your juice is actually in there on the cotton. And through the power of YouTube, mysteriously, where did this stuff even come from? Okay, so now this is what you're left with. So you have this part and these. This is what you want to put on. And that's why these are, you can see there's 2 of them. They're raised slots, so the top cap sits on that and squeezes them together to keep your airflow holes open. And that's what I found to be kind of annoying, because I have really small fingers, but I feel bad for people that have big hands that actually have to do this, because it moves around really easy. So as I was talking about before, I'm going with 2 out of the 4 open, 2 out of the 4 open. So what I want to do is I'm going to pinch this with my fingers. I'm going to take the top, and I'll show you how you can tell if this worked out or not. Pinching, screw it down, nice and tight, and then I'm going to flip it over. It's hard to see because of the lighting, but pretty much lined up where I want it to be. But if you're holding it really loosely, then you'll see that sometimes if you wanted 2 holes open, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and when you were screwing it down, sometimes it moves and it will open to 3, sometimes it'll be 4, sometimes it'll be half and half. So really just flip it over and look at the other side. So this lined up perfectly. That's what I want. Now this is just going to go back on, right? So I know that my airflow holes are here and here. So, and my coils are there, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line them up. These two, the bottom two, open, right? Line up perfectly with this slot and on the other side. Just going to push it down like that, and then she's pretty much ready to vape. So we're just going to switch it up on the mod, and then we're going to get some vaping action in. My dog wants to go out. This is the animal that is always creating huge problems. Walking around, drinking water while I'm trying to film a video. All right. I did do a review yesterday, I believe it was, so it's up on the channel now. So I'm just going to bump this up. We're going to go up to, let's go to random. Let's go to 51, because why be even when you could be odd, you know what I'm saying? So this is what we're working with. 51, 0.41 ohms, 51 watts. See how she vapes. Ooh, real clean. Really good. The flavor is so good too. I'm using Mr. Good Vape Melon Head like I was using yesterday in the original videos that I was making, but really good flavor on this thing. This thing kicks ass. The airflow is really good. I only have it 2 open out of 4. It's not wide open. Really good vape. You get really good vape. And this is only on 50 watts. You know what? You guys want to get dangerous real fast? So, well, not that dangerous. Jesus. Oh my, Jesus Christ. So let's bump this up. Let's go to, let's bump this up. I'm going to go to 70 watts, and we're going to see how she vapes on 70. Really hits hard, this thing. Maybe we should go higher. I guess it really doesn't matter. Like, it's whatever you want to do. I'm comfortable with 50 watts with my dripper. Even though this goes to 120, that's cool too, but I'm really comfortable with it on 50. But, you know, let's just go to 80, right? Why not? Let's go to 80 watts. 80 watts. Really intense. You don't even... Woo, you know, right in. That's like, woo. And this is my favorite so far. It's only my favorite because it's the only one I have. But if I get another one, I'll do another review. But I really like this. The only downfall, I'm sure, with any RDA, especially this one, that it's not pocket friendly, obviously, because the juice is sitting in there. And if you tilt it too long, or you hold it like your hand goes down, I'm not gonna do it now unless you want to see it leak all over me. But pretend this is my mod real fast, and I'm just sitting there holding it like that. Not that you would do that in the first place, but obviously the juice is going to leak out the air holes. So if it's in your pocket sideways, it's going to leak out. If it sits in your car, it's going to leak out. But I mean, that's what you got to, there's pros and cons for everything. So if you're going to use a dripper, then that's just something you have to deal with. You just can't leave it sideways like you can with tanks, and it's not going to fall, the juice isn't going to leak anywhere. But that's the only con. I mean, that's just drippers in general, you know. So if, you know, if this helped you out, if you really wanted to see this, please like, comment, subscribe, put something in the comments. I don't even have anything in none of my videos in the comments. I don't even care if something stupid like this video is dumb or something like that. So last bait, guys.